guys, how are you doing today? So you will probably see a lot of videos about the S24 Ultra on the internet right now. And in fact, I'm shooting this video on the front camera of an S24 Ultra. But I'm here to tell you why S22 Ultra is probably one of the best deals you can get in 2024. Now, a lot of you may think that this is just to get views. But honestly, I've used the S22 Ultra for more than a year, the S23 Ultra and the S24 Ultra too. So I'm well aware of all the features in these Ultra devices. And honestly speaking, the S22 Ultra does not fall behind. So let me guide you through why I think this is probably the best phone people on a budget should get if they want an Ultra phone. So the S22 Ultra, even though is a 2-year-old device, does not seem like it. The build quality is absolutely amazing, the finish is really great, and it looks super modern even in 2024 because of the curved display and the minimal bezels. And let's not forget that the whole design language of Samsung hasn't changed in some time. So the S22 Ultra does seem futuristic, at least from the outside. Coming from the front of the phone, the display is absolutely stunning even in 2024. Yes, it may not have the anti-glare screen like the S24 Ultra or the super bright display, but the visibility is perfectly fine in sunlight and you don't have to worry about a thing with the screen of this device. It looks absolutely beautiful. Whether you're watching YouTube videos, whether you're watching Netflix series, everything runs really great and you don't have to worry about a thing. And also, let's not forget that the display on S22 Ultra looks more vivid than the display on the S24 Ultra for obvious reasons, right? So it's a win for the S22 Ultra. Moving on to the system, the software, the features, the updates, right? Because these things are as important as the hardware. And this is where the S22 Ultra really shines. If you look at it, Samsung has been providing timely updates for the S22 Ultra series, and you don't have to worry that you won't get an update, your phone will be kept on the back burner, nothing of that sort. Anybody who has gotten an S22 Ultra is enjoying timely upgrades, is enjoying proper upgrades, right? You're not getting bug riddled update like sometimes OnePlus provides. So that's a really good thing. Moreover, you're also going to get a lot of the new features that come in the latest Samsung Ultra series if they're not hardware based. For example, some of the AI features that are coming to the S22 Ultra series will also come to the S22 Ultra series by a one-touch update. So you don't have to worry about that, right? Moving on to the performance of the device. Since it's a 2-year-old device, essentially, a lot of people are concerned whether the performance is going to be suitable, whether the performance is going to be good enough. And let me be very honest with you, the performance is stunning. See, the problem is we are used to a type of increment wherein one processor is absolutely blazing fast when compared to the other processor. But the thing is, the times have changed so much that today each phone update or each processor update is incremental at best, right? It just gets a few new features, but honestly, there's not a lot of difference when you talk about day-to-day performance, right? The only place where you will probably see a marked difference between the S24 Ultra, S22 Ultra, and S23 Ultra is gaming, right? But if you're someone who does not do gaming, whose main task is to work, is to take notes, is to do productivity tasks, honestly, you will not have any problem with the S22 Ultra, other than the battery life. So when you compare S22 Ultra with the S24 Ultra, the battery life is, well, pretty low, right? But that is only in comparison to S24 Ultra. When you talk about other devices in the same price segment as what you're getting the S22 Ultra in right now, you're not going to have a problem. And if you do a lot of intensive tasks, the battery will easily last you a day or so, right? So you don't have to worry when it comes to battery life when you talk about this price segment. Yes, it does fall short when it compares to the S24 Ultra, but that is fine, right? This is also a very important thing, that the camera on the S22 Ultra is pretty good too, especially because it has had more time to be optimized and a lot of updates have come for the camera. The only place where you will feel that the S22 Ultra's camera lacks is the video department. And genuinely, there was a good marked update in the S23 Ultra, which did not quite so carry on to the S24 Ultra, but that will soon be fixed with an update. But as far as normal photography is concerned, S22 Ultra would not disappoint you no matter what, right? Now coming to the final part, right? Does S22 Ultra have any kind of green line problem, green screen problem, or battery heating problem? No. Realistically, green lines did come and they keep coming on all devices, regardless of whether it's Apple, OnePlus, or Samsung, whether it's S24 Ultra, S22 Ultra, or S23 Ultra. So you don't have to worry about that. Mostly they get fixed for free by the service center, and it's a problem that most of the OEMs don't have a control over. Now let's talk about heating issues. Honestly, the S22 Ultra does heat, but there is no direct impact on the performance, and you do not lose out on anything. And the heating mostly only happens when you're doing extremely intensive tasks like gaming, video rendering, and that too not always. So you don't have to worry on that front. Now coming to the pricing part, which is exactly why I'm making this video. See, the S22 Ultra is a gateway to people who want to start experiencing the Ultra phones, right? It gets most of the Ultra features, the looks are great, it feels great in hand, and honestly, it's a great party trick to show in front of friends, and that is exactly what S22 Ultra does. It bedazzles and it, makes you feel good about yourself, and at a much cheaper cost than probably what the S24 Ultra does all over the world. And that is why I suggest this is one of the best deals that you can get in 2024. And don't worry, this phone will be getting regular updates for at least 3 to 4 years. So yeah, you're going to be in style for at least 3 to 4 years. And the performance is going to be good too. And you're going to be able to take notes. And you're going to have a great camera and a good zoom. And the list goes on. That, my friends, is why you should get an S22 Ultra right now. Well, that's all for today's video, guys. If you did like the video, and since this is the first very real video on this channel, make sure that you subscribe and give me a comment if you did like something, if you felt like something could be improved. Thanks for watching the video. See you in the next one.